5 steps to Amazon mastery in the year 2022. If you are currently an Amazon seller, or if you're thinking of launching your Amazon business in 2022, with all the changes that have been made recently by Amazon, with all the competition that is currently on Amazon in each and every marketplace, even right here in the Middle East, those 5 steps are very essential if you plan to launch a business and succeed, or even if you are currently selling on Amazon. Let's start with step number 1. And step number 1 is learning. Yes, that's the first and most important step. So Amazon and e-commerce businesses in general are a very fast-paced business. You can start them very easily, you can start them very quickly, and you start generating revenue and seeing results quite quickly. Quickly when we compare it to a traditional business. But that does not mean that Amazon is an easy business. There's so many things that you need to learn about Amazon, e-commerce in general, so many pieces to the puzzle in order to become successful. So don't be fooled thinking just because it's a fast business, then it must be easy. It's not actually that easy. But the good thing is anybody can do it. So you don't have to be a particular type of person, or you don't have to have learned some particular skill in university in order to be able to sell online on Amazon or on your own website. You can learn these skills and you can do exactly what you're doing now, which is watching YouTube videos with free content, or you can even maybe potentially invest a little bit more and get yourself a course or some training in order to learn a little bit more in-depth knowledge of how the business works. So it's very important. Of course, knowledge is knowledge, and then when you apply the knowledge, this is where you gain experience, and that's very important. But you shouldn't go into this business without having absolutely no knowledge at all. So there are 2 types of people. There are people that want to learn everything and be very well prepared before they get started and jump into the business. And there are other types of people who would rather learn as they go. So they learn a certain element of the business, they apply it. They learn another element of the business, and then they apply it. Both ways are correct. It's basically very much dependent on you and your learning style. But the very important part is that there is a learning curve that's very important in order to launch a successful business on Amazon. Now, step number 2 is cash flow. Yes, Amazon, in particular, Amazon is a physical product-based type of business, meaning that we are actually selling physical products. Primarily in the Middle East, where we focus all of the information on our channel about the Middle East. So yes, you have to sell physical products. Now, to sell physical products, you need money to purchase those physical products and then later on sell them. Technically speaking, there are a lot of creative ways where people have discovered how they can sell products online without having that much money to start off with, because they can sell digital products which don't require any physical inventory. They can sell drop shipping, and they can do print on demand. There are a numerous amount of business models, but even for those business models, you will still need to do advertising, for example, which means you will need to invest some money. So creating a business, especially, remember I said in 2022, so especially in the climate that we find ourselves in, which is very competitive, you need to have some money in order to invest in buying these physical products, selling them in the right way on Amazon by investing in doing ads and a lot of more things. Step number 3 is product research. I think this is the most important step, and this is where a lot of entrepreneurs, they face a little bit of problems. So you might fall into 3 separate categories. 3 things might happen. Number 1, you might not be able to identify a product. Like, you're not able to confidently say, this is the product that I want. Number 2, you might get frustrated and just launch anything because you're just frustrated with having to wait and think about it and you don't really know which product to launch. And number 3, you might take too long, which is better known as analysis paralysis. I'm sure you've heard this term before. So you took too long to analyze and then you launched at the wrong time. You maybe there's a lot more competitors now than when you started your product research, or maybe the seasonality of the product is gone. So 3 issues that face entrepreneurs when they go through the product research system. And the solution to all of those 3 is step number 1, which is learning. So once you are equipped with the skills to learn how to do product research, how to sell on Amazon and do all of those things, this is where you're going to be confident, you're going to have the confidence to make the right decision. Of course, there's always risk involved. This is at the end of the day a business, but you're going to feel more confident because you have the knowledge and know-how of how to do product research and how to choose a product. Now, before I continue to step number 4 and 5, if this is your first time watching a video on this channel, hi, my name is Crystal, and I'm the founder of Amazon Sellers Society and Sellers Society. We help entrepreneurs, brands, and businesses launch, sell, and scale their business on Amazon in the Middle East. If you want to learn a little bit more, check out our website, www.assmiddleeast.org. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you never miss another video, and click the like button and leave me a comment in the comment section below. Which one is your favorite step, or maybe your hardest step, or where do you think you need more help and support? Which step? And step number 4 is related to the technical aspect of selling on Amazon, and that's PPC ads. No longer it's obviously no longer not acceptable, but it's never going to work without you having to do PPC ads, especially if you are selling as a private label seller. So PPC ads is the most technical thing that you need to learn about Amazon. And it requires a lot of skills, it requires a lot of knowledge, and it requires a lot of experience. If you don't have time, then you shouldn't ignore it. Like, a lot of people think, well, I don't have time to figure out how this whole PPC thing works, so I'm just not gonna do any PPC ads, or I'm just gonna launch some PPC ads and just let them work out by themselves. No. You don't need to do this. You don't need to ignore, nor should you just spend money without knowing how to spend the money. There are a lot of services. There's softwares that can help you better manage your PPC ads. There are companies, freelancers that can help you manage your PPC ads. So reach out, whatever works best for you. Find the solution. If you don't have time to master PPC, or maybe in the beginning until you have mastered PPC, find these solutions. We talk a lot about this on the channel here. So find the solution and fix the problem rather than ignoring it or not doing it at all. And step number 5 would be to scale. So hopefully after you've launched your product and you've done PPC ads and everything, now you're selling, now you're doing well. What's next? This is where a lot of entrepreneurs think, where do I go? Do I go to another marketplace? Do I sell on Amazon.com if you're selling on Amazon UAE? Do I expand my line? If I get more products, what products should they be? Should they be in different categories? Should they be in the same category? So many things pop up. And this is where, again, you might go into analysis paralysis. There's a lot of situations. And again, learning, step number 1, will help you in this situation. The great thing is, once you learn how Amazon works and how this business works, and once you have launched a product, even if it wasn't as successful as you intended it to be, but you did the full thing, you did the full exercise. It's like riding a bike for the very first time. The second time you do it is going to be easier, the third time easier, and it goes better and better and better each and every time. So the great thing about it is you just need to repeat the same exact processes that you've done and that have given you results. Or if they haven't given you the right results, you need to analyze and then do the correct steps. So it's actually very exciting once you get to this level where you can expand Either you can get more products or expand into different marketplaces. It's very much dependent on the strategy that you intend to follow. But this should not be a deterrent. It should not be a step where you feel afraid. It should actually be a step where you are excited, because there's nothing better than growing a business, and there's nothing better than progress in life and in a business. And that's it for this video. 5 very easy steps. Well, they look like they're easy, but they're very important steps. And these steps, some people stop at step number 1, some people stop at step number 3. So I just wanted to lay out the roadmap so you know exactly what steps you need to follow in order to succeed on Amazon in 2022 and hopefully any other year you're watching this video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure that you like and you leave me a comment in the comment section below. I'll see you in another video with more information. Bye.